Cheese. It is a household item across the world, popular for its remarkable ability to store a protein-rich food source in a relatively preservable manner, and loved for its many varieties of both taste and texture. Although it is everywhere today, cheese is a food product that did not exist until several thousand years ago. Cheese was likely discovered by humans accidentally, a common theory being that animal herders stored milk in animal stomach bladders. These bladders would have had the necessary enzymes to complete the reaction from which cheese is made, and the herders walking would have allowed the milk to coagulate, unintentionally forming cheese. There are four steps in the scientific process of creating cheese: acid production, rennet coagulation, micelle combination, and aging. The first step, acid production, is a natural process. This natural process involves bacteria. Here will be represented in orange shortly. This bacteria removes the negative charge surrounding micelles that normally prevents them from coagulating. These orange flakes here represent the bacteria. This bacteria works to remove the negative charge of the micelles by lowering the pH in the solution and destabilizing the milk proteins. This allows the micelles to stick together better and coagulate. However, the micelles are still not able to completely coagulate, but that's where the next step, rennet coagulation, comes in. The reason the micelles are still not able to completely coagulate is because of proteins on their sides. These proteins are called caseins, and these caseins essentially act as hairs that prevent the micelles from completely sticking together. To solve this issue, an enzyme is added. This enzyme is known as rennet, and the rennet begins to break down these casein proteins. It removes the hairs from the sides of the micelles, which eventually allows them to stick together completely and properly coagulate. This coagulation occurs during the third step, known as micelle combination. As the micelles combine, they separate the products into two distinct categories: liquids, known as whey, and solids, known as curds. The whey can be harvested into other products, such as whey protein, but in this video we'll focus on the curds, which later will become the cheese itself. The final step is aging, which varies greatly depending on the type of cheese being created. It can age for 2 weeks or for 2 years. In some cases, enzymes and other microorganisms grow in the cheese, and can further break down fats and lactose, creating the very distinct types of cheeses we know and love today. Cheese is not only significant because of its ability to store a protein-rich food source, but it also has become relevant in American popular culture, as during the 1980s the government bought 1.4 billion pounds of cheese from dairy farmers to support them. And then, under the administration of Ronald Reagan, they realized that they would need to remove some of this cheese from their stockpiles before it would get moldy, so they decided to give it out as food aid. Government cheese has since become a cultural class icon in America, appearing in songs from Kendrick Lamar,
What else is a thug to do when you eat cheese from the government?
as well as from Jay-Z.
After that government cheese, we eating steak.
Even without the implications of modern pop culture, cheese is a very important and commonplace food product, and its existence is all thanks to the tiny microorganisms and enzymes that make up its chemical reaction.